Today is May 15th, 2026. All the work that I'm supposed to get done, to supposedly be finished with everything is done. It's probably the first time that I've woken up and I don't actually know exactly what's coming next. I'm gonna figure out how I feel about it. I mean, it's incredible to think how in 4 short years, how much my life has changed. I mean, I live in a different state. I live in Brooklyn now, which is actually where my family used to be from, my dad's side, and I've returned here somehow. All those assignments that they make you fill out in school, where are you gonna be in 5 years? At least I think they make you fill those out, or at least people asking me. And I had no idea. Like, you know you're gonna change, but actually experiencing it is a totally different story. Okay, so it's been a few days. I had graduation. Had a lot more time to think about what it means to be graduating. University specifically. You know, when you graduate 5th grade, you've been intentionally prepared to supposedly know exactly everything you need to know to get into 6th grade. Otherwise, I mean, that's how curriculums and standard curriculums work. Otherwise, it would kind of be failing you. What would be the point? Obviously, it's just really different when you're in university. There's no way to specifically train. There's no way to know exactly what you'll need to do. So it was up to me to go to music school, which is, you know, it was my responsibility, it was my choice. It's partly why, you know, it's so easy to feel negative or pessimistic. I made this choice and it was kind of an intentionally hard choice. And the thing about music school is that once you leave, there are no job listings there are no musician job listings on any board, but there are lots of jobs and roles you can fill that music and thinking musically trains you for. What's hard is that when you study something you're really passionate about, your identity, your course of study, and your job, those 3 things start to become kind of conflated. A listing of a university's majors isn't a description or a list of the expected jobs that its graduates are expected to fill. It's less about the thing you study and more about, in a job, we have to understand systems and relationships and fill a role. And that in itself is kind of a study, and every single job is different. That's why it's a job. It's how certain functions in a company or system get done. In the end, I feel actually like the parts that were most valuable were not necessarily what I learned, but how I learned them. The skills of listening and interpreting new information, listening to your own voice, learning to balance your opinions with others, are really valuable, and I don't think people learn how to do that. I mean, all the material I learned will be invaluable in playing, composing, teaching, arranging, and recording music, and all of the skills I learned in music business courses will be invaluable in publishing, sync, administration, A&R, or whatever I choose to do. But in the end, it was really how I learned to do all those things. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I think about when I'm out for walks. Yeah, the last couple weeks when I've had no work, but I still come in, practice, you know, like I normally do. And in some ways, things really haven't changed that much yet. Yeah, I expect to spend a lot more time like this
looking for jobs, posting more on social media, promoting my own work, making more work. That's something I've really fallen off of. Yeah, some of that falls under what I studied in school, and some of it definitely will not. And I feel okay about it. I think I was feeling a little pessimistic about it. But after thinking about it and realizing it's just the beginning of something rather than the end of something, I felt a little bit better about it. In the end, the only reason why I wanted to do music in the first place is because I thought it did some good to the people around me. Maybe that's what I really want to do. And studying music was just a way to get into that. Or it's a method of doing that, rather than just for its own sake.
The thing is, my opinions might change. I mean, one day I'm feeling pessimistic, another day I'm feeling optimistic, and now, after a couple days, I sort of feel in the middle. You know, I live in New York City, which is, you sort of hate it, and it's sort of beautiful at the same time. I get to do amazing things. I'm on my way to a gig, and I get to play music and spread a little bit of joy, which not many people get to say they do. But at the same time, you have to figure out how you keep doing that, how you make it sustainable.
I mean, I don't have an answer to why this is all worth it in the traditional sense of what that means yet.
I mean, if you wanted an easy answer to this question or some sensationalist claim to be made in this video, you're not going to get it, because the reality is just so much more complicated than don't do it, it sucks, it's a waste of money, or it's amazing, it's incredible, it changes your life. The difference between people saying don't follow your dreams, that's stupid, and also do what you're good at. It's a hard balance, and there's no easy answer. The answer isn't don't follow your dreams or just do only this, this, and this, and you'll be fine. Because even those people who follow those rules still have the same problems.